Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a tutorial on this look. I posted 2 looks on Instagram. I will show you the pictures. And one has a nude lip from the Dose of Colors Desi and Katy collection, and the other is this dark one that you see. I had a lot of requests to film a tutorial for those looks. It was the exact same eyes, I just switched up the lip. So I'm going to show you everything that I picked up, which is the entire collection, from Dose of Colors, Desi, and Katy. I was so excited for this release. Dose of Colors is probably my favorite indie brand. I am a little bit sick right now, if you can hear that in my voice, so if my energy seems a little bit low in the video, that is why. I'm very happy. I just sound really sick. Also, I wanted to note that I did get charged duty and it took a little bit of time to get to me. I have ordered from Dose of Colors before in the past, so I wasn't surprised by this because I have gotten charged duty before and it has taken a little bit of time to get to me. This time it took, I think it was 15 days, so a little over 2 weeks to get to me, which is kind of on the longer side, but definitely worth the wait. And I did get charged $37 Canadian in duty for those curious as to what it would be on the whole collection. That's how much I paid. I still think it's worth it, even though there are duty charges. It's pretty much covering the taxes. So if you want to see all the products in action on my face for this look, then just keep watching. For this look, I already have my base done. I did that off camera. I will list everything I used prior to filming below. Just wanted to save a little bit of time because the collection focuses on the highlights, eye products, and the lips, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to zoom you guys in now. We're going to work on the eyes. I'm recreating that look I did on Instagram. You guys really wanted to see a tutorial on it, so that's what we're going to do now. For the eyes, I'm going to use the eyeshadow palette that came in the collection. And I'm going to supplement that because they have just lid shades in that quad. I'm going to supplement it with my Moschino Bear. And if you weren't able to get your hands on this Bear, the shadows are very dupeable. I was considering doing a whole dupe video on this palette if you guys want to see that. But if you have the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, those are the shades similar to that I'm going to be using. So just take that out, follow along with that, because the shades are very similar. My eyes are already primed just with my concealer, and I set it with my face powder. Using my Smith 232, I'm going to take Barely Bare. I'm going to run this through my crease. To deepen up the look, I'm going to take Mesmerized on a Smith 247. Deepen up that outer corner. Going to be doing a half cut crease for this look. I'm gonna be honest, I bought this palette just because of the packaging, the Bear, but the shadows themselves are actually really good. It's unfortunate though that they had very limited stock, but as I said, the colors I'm using are very similar to the Anastasia Modern Renaissance if you happen to have that. Then taking Fantasy on that same brush, just going to deepen it up even more. And then we're going to go back and just touch it up after we do the lid shade, which is from the Dose of Colors palette. Now once those shades are done, we're just going to take that 232 from Smith, do a light blend around the edges. Now to cut the crease, I'm just going to be using my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Just using my MAC 212, any flat definer brush will do the trick. Picking up a little bit of that concealer, just going to carve out my crease. We're going to do a half cut crease. And I like to go slightly above the fold in my lid. Just slightly above my natural crease. Makes my eyes appear a little bit bigger. And I find that I don't get creasing in that cut crease, if that makes sense. For our lid shade, we're going to use the Girls palette. How beautiful is that packaging? We're going to take Sue's, which is right here, on a 242 from MAC. I'm just going to take a little bit of my GlamGlow setting spray, spray my brush, and I'm going to pick up that shade on this. This particular shade is a wet formula. You're supposed to use your fingers, they recommend. I'm going to go in after and do that, but for the crease of my eye to get that precision, I definitely need to use the brush. So we're going to do that first. Now that we have that definition, I'm going to wet my finger and go in and just pat that on. It definitely works better with your finger wet, and they say that right in the instructions, so we're gonna do what they say. You can see it just melted in a lot better. That just added a little bit of pop to that lid. And we're gonna do the same thing with the other eye. Now I'm just going to go back with that 247 we've been using, Mesmerized and Fantasy. I'm going to touch up the outer corner. Mesmerized, we're just going to do a nice little blend over these colors. And Fantasy, we're really gonna deepen things up. Then with a pencil brush, I'm going to take the shade Magic, which is that dark shade in my Bear palette. I'm going to deepen it up a little bit. Need to fix these brows, they're bothering me so much. Disregard them. To line my eyes, I'm going to be taking this Makeup Forever Aqua XL in brown. I like the brown color for fall instead of black. I think it just ties together with all the colors. I'm just going to go ahead and coat my lashes with some mascara. I'm using the new Urban Decay Troublemaker. I did a full review on this if you want to see how it looks like just bare on my lashes. And then I'm also going to be using these lashes from Eylure. I picked these up in my Ulta order. They're so beautiful. I love these lashes. They're the Gilded. So I'm going to pop those on my eyes and they're really going to complete this look. I'm going to take a little bit of MAC's Costa Riche, line my upper waterline and my lower. Now to complete the lower lash line, we're just going to smoke it out with some of the colors we used in the crease and the outer corners. I'm going to go ahead and use Mesmerized. Then I'm just going to take Fantasy on another flat definer and get really close to that waterline. Now to complete the face, we're going to use the highlighters and then move on to lips, which they have so many beautiful things in the collection. I'm going to use both highlighters for this look just so you can see how they look like on the skin. And I'm also going to use the lighter one as my inner corner pop of color. So we're going to start with the one that Desi created. It's called Mirame, which is what I thought I would least like, but I actually like this one the most. And I don't have anything like this. I usually gravitate towards the more gold tones like Fuego, but this one is so beautiful and it's not as dark as I thought it would be on my skin. So I'm just using my Sephora Pro highlight brush, number 98. I love this brush. And this is a very, very intense highlighter. So this has a beautiful rose gold color, and I love this shade. I love the formula. They're so creamy, and a little goes a very, very long way with these. They're so beautiful. So I'm just going to add that to my cheeks. You can see that beautiful color to it. Now I'm going to use Fuego to top off that highlighter we already have, and also use this in my inner corners. It's also really beautiful. Love this shade as well. Same brush, just to top it off. This is going to really pop. And then to complete the eyes, I'm just going to take a little bit of that shade on the inner corner of my eyes. Now I'm going to take my favorite lip liner of all time, which is from Dior. It's in Jungle Brown. I'm just going to use that to line my lips. For lips, we have No Shade and More Creamer Please. No Shade is the one that Katy did. It reminds me a lot of MAC Peach Stock, which is one of my favorite lip colors. So I'm going to be using this one on my lips. And if there was one thing that I would pass on in this collection, it's More Creamer Please. Not because of the formula or that it's bad, anything like that, because I do really like the formula. These are really creamy and pigmented. It's just the color. I don't like really, really warm nude shades like this one. I just don't think it flatters my skin. It pulls really orange. It just doesn't work for me. However, for this color in particular, I actually think it's probably the most unique thing of the collection, just because you don't see nudes like this that often. And that's why I think Desi created this color, because it is her perfect nude. So I actually really do like it. It's just not for me, for my skin tone. So pigmented. So that's what No Shade looks like on its own on my lips. I love how full it makes the lips look. I'm going to be topping it with the gloss that they have, which is definitely up my alley. If you guys follow my channel, you know that this was up there on my want list. It's Over the Top Gloss. I've shown you colors like this in the past that I really like from other brands that have this kind of sparkle to it. I'm just going to use this to top that lip color. And this is beautiful on its own. I've been getting a lot of use out of this. So this is quite a light nude, not for everyone, I know, on my skin tone. So you can darken it up a little bit with your lip pencil. You guys know I love light nude lipsticks, so I'm gonna leave it as is, because that's what I did for Instagram. So this is the look with the nude lip, and all I did for those two looks was change up the lip to something deeper, which is perfect for fall. Then the last thing they have in the collection are two liquid lipsticks. You guys know that Dose of Colors is one of my absolute favorite formulas for liquid lipsticks, so I was really excited to get my hands on these because the colors were just beautiful, right up my alley. A nice bright orangey color and also a super dark vampy color. Couldn't get more perfect in my opinion. Plus nude lipsticks, it's just the perfect collection. So I'm just going to remove that nude lip color, which I love so much. Then I'm going to take Vino from MAC to line my lips. Then I'm going to take the color Sauvage and fill in my lips with that. And I will swatch the other color next to this just so you can see it. It's really pretty as well. I can't wait to wear that. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it and you want to see more fall looks. Absolutely my favorite time to do tutorials, so I hope you guys want to see more fall looks by giving this a big thumbs up because I would love to film them for you. I hope you all are in good health, safe, think about you guys all the time, and hope that you are doing well, and I will see you all in my next video.